Hi. So I did this thing where I wanted to make a really high resolution map using a DJI Phantom 4 Pro, and the area I wanted to map was right next to a tree line, and it was kind of curved as you can see here. So I did not want to do the whole automated thing because I didn't have base maps. I was offline here in this little area. And yeah, so what I did is I recorded a movie with captions turned on, so that saves the latitude, longitude, altitude. And then I wrote a little Python script that decoded the captions, figured out the latitude and longitude, and extracted frames from the movie and geotagged them, and then handed them off to my Python-based mapping utilities. Um, this does much of the same things as like Pix4D or Drone Deploy, but it's all written in-house for the University of Minnesota Aerospace Engineering Department UAV lab. So these are some tools that we've written along the way to help support various projects related to aerial survey and mapping. And yeah, so this is this is the visualization tool. So once everything is stitched, we still draw the original textures. By default, we just draw everything in a low resolution texture, and then as we move around, we look at the high resolution pictures or texture. So I'm just going to try to find a little spot here. Just for fun, we can zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. And now we're down to like the grass and leaf level. This was a spot that had been burned with propane torches by a crew to clear out any possible bad weeds. And now this is taken 2 weeks later. We can see some of the grasses and just random weeds. Hopefully, good weeds have started coming back. So pretty impressive that all this new growth is within the last 2 weeks. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting to poke around and see good detail. Right on the edge here, so we can see some of the different stuff there. I don't have too much to say other than it was kind of cool to turn a movie into a 3D map. This is actually the 2D version of it, and fun to see the resolution. This is an oak tree, I believe, so I can just kind of zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Totally zoom in on these leaves, which is kind of cool. And I may have mentioned, but as you move here, it's loading the highest resolution imagery for the area that's underneath my little center view. And we can just kind of explore all over the place here. And see what we have to see. And for each little spot that we visit, we can pick any of the original images to draw on top. As we toggle back and forth, we can kind of see how the placement isn't exactly perfect, but it's pretty close. There's not too many pictures that overlap that particular weed, unfortunately. I was kind of chuckling a little bit because I also uploaded these images to Pix4D's cloud, and honestly, they do a really good job at most things, and in most cases, probably better than our in-house tools. But in this case, you can see Pix4D kind of struggled with this data set for some reason. Yeah, always fun to compare. What else can I say here? I don't know why necessarily you want to look in at each individual leaf on something unless you're trying to do some really detailed plant identification, which once in a while people might want to do. But that's what we got here. So just a little tour of this data set. That right there is me. So I can show you as I zoom out here, I can pick which of the original images I want to bring to the top. And see how everything is just put together pretty close. Alright, that's probably enough for a video. I can hear my dog in the background getting a little crazy. Talk to you later.